Alright, yo, what's up YouTube? Very quick video on how to get the 2xKO controllers to work. I know everyone's been having a lot of trouble with getting them to work, and people are like, oh yeah, close Steam, use DS4 Windows. That shit is not working. So this is my fix as how I found it to work. So first, what you want to do, add an on-Steam game, right? Find the Riot client. My Riot client shit is located here. Riot Games, Riot client, and then Riot client services. Click open, add selected programs. It'll pop up here. I'm gonna go fast. I hate long video tutorials. Make sure that Steam input is enabled. So click on the controller here, enable Steam input, and just leave the layout. Go back. Next, what I found out, I think, is when people say like, "Oh yeah, like, just do this and it'll open." What actually happens is it uses the desktop config in the launcher and it just keeps it that way the entire time. People can play around with this and maybe toggle this off, but I just keep it toggled on, and then what I do is I go to Steam settings and I go to controller, and then I make sure that PlayStation controller support is enabled, and then I edit this desktop layout that it used on the launcher. And the way I edited it was I just put like the default like 2xKO binds right here, so M, comma JK type shit, like all that top row bottom row stuff. D-pad WSAD, triggers, like you can copy these as well, but I made a community thing template. I don't know if it's actually visible though, so but I just disabled everything else here, so everything else just click none when it says like all this, just none. So if you want to recreate it yourself, but I also it should also be searchable 2xK layouts for desktop config type shit. Yeah, hopefully it's there. If it's not, then you can just copy what I made. And then close it. And then from there, it should work. So now you just open the game. Wait for it to open. 2xKO, play. And right there, it's just like using the desktop layout. And I think what happens is it keeps the desktop layout because it's just like, oh, like you're still on the launcher. It doesn't detect that you're off the launcher. So now like your square button, for me, like the square button is what I'm using. So I just use my mouse, I get to custom, I click square on custom, and then from here, like square is now like J, and since triangle is now K, so that's like my J is edit and like K is clear, and like save and apply, not clear. So now I just edit this naturally. So like, okay, up is now that, down, left, right. You go through the Steam overlay things that you just set up, and then top row is J. When you set attack 2, it's gonna put you back. Oh, it didn't this time, but sometimes it puts you back. So you just have to go back and it'll set. So special 1, special 2, team, dash is on the top right, and then parry is bottom right of your stuff. So dash, sorry, I should clarify. Dash is L1, and then parry is L2. So remember how you said it before. And then you set start, just press start. And then now you can press K or triangle, and you should be good to go. I still navigate the menus with the mouse and keyboard, but then you can just go training mode, play, and now the game thinks that you're like using a keyboard, which is just way better. So yeah, this is on leverless though, so I don't know if this works for stick. I probably should have tested it on stick. I can probably test that in post and make sure that works. But yeah, so now everything should work the way that it's intended. And yeah. Also, I have a Hot 42, so the really easy way I found out to make it work is just set to X input, which I think is you like plug in your Hot 42 and then you hold what is it, like on default it's hold B or circle, and then when that's starting up it'll be in X input mode. But yeah, everything now just works. So yeah, hopefully you guys can now finally play the game, finally press some buttons. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, leave a like, leave a comment, share with your friends. And I'm also streaming on Twitch, Twitch TV/BroMojicon. That's in the description. Go check that out. Peace.